Yo, man, that's crazy. How you could be in a whole relationship, like for like the whole movie, they're tied down. They love each other. They're supportive, the whole movie, and only at the end do they realize they don't love each other. But that's the problem with the world today, man. That's the problem with this this thing of settling, bro. People really settle, and you could be the one that's settled with. Like you could be the one you are holding love, but the person you're with is settling with you. That's crazy to me, bro. That's crazy. That make people realize, like, people be like, man, I don't even want to do this whole thing because there's nothing real out here, bro. Like, and even in this movie, I don't know if you've seen the movie, but even like three scenes earlier, she was asking him for a favor. She was asking him for a favor. She was like, "Yo, I need you to use like your job, like to kind of help my business. Like, would you mind?" And he did it. He did it, and it landed him on a talk show with another female who was joning him. And it's sometimes it's not until you start to get that attention elsewhere that you're like, man, you know what? I may want to play the field. I may want to see my options. That's when. So when you fall out of love, most times it's you were never in love. You were just settling, and then something better came about. You were using a boat basically. You were going from island to island, but you were leveling up. That's what it is. Like you were swinging from branch to branch. Bit like you don't use this branch to as far as an extent as you can, and you done Tarzan your way to a better tree, to a better situation. Most oftentimes. So it's crazy though that you see it on the big screen. Like it's really happened, and this really happens. They could have got married. They could have went 10, 15 years in that relationship, knowing deep down in their heart, deep down, because people bury it, especially females. Females are good. They will bury it deep down, and you won't even know if they don't love you or not. Same way with a dude. He'll bury it. You won't even know he don't love you. He'll just keep the charade going. And that's sad. And it's like, man, that's the reality of the world we live in. Is people really do that. And so for you, like, how do you find something real? Or, is there any hope out here? You know what I'm saying? I'm here to tell you there's some hope. There is hope. But you have to know what's going on out here to be able to get what you want to get. Because if you just go willy-nilly into the world wide-eyed, you will fall. You will get your lunch took. You will. You will. And there's no receipts for that. There's just pain that you have to bear for the rest of your life. You know what I mean? Like, so this is reality. This happens out here. People are getting their lunch took. They're getting years of their lives spending it with the wrong person. Billions of dollars have been, used in the furtherance of relationships that don't end up going nowhere. Trillions even. So don't get your lunch took out here, bro. Don't get your lunch took, sis. Know what's out here. Know the reality of the world we live in. And look for something real. And to look for something real, you have to be real. It take courage to be real. It take courage to say no to a whole relationship. It take courage to say no to a brand new everything, car, house, everything. It take courage to say no to vacation. It takes courage to say no to retirement at 40 instead of 68. It takes courage to do that. It does. And that's the reality that this man is offering you retirement at 42. At 42. And children. And vacation. And a Birkin. You know what I'm saying? And a Maybach. Whatever you want. It's on the table. But there's no love in your heart. And you know it deep down. Cause it's deep. I'll give you, you know what I'm saying? And I will say this too, because I know there's people on the other side of it who are in that situation already got kids. What am I supposed to do? You have to bury it deep down. I'll show you how. You have to bury it. You have to. You know it's there. You know it's there. But it's so deep that you just have to do that. You have to. It's too late for you. You know what I'm saying? In a sense like that, it's too late in that sense. Where you got different things happening. Now, you can do what you want to do at the end of the day, but some people have to bury it. Some people want to bury it. Some people want to ride this situation over to the next situation. And I can't judge you for that. I just have to make you aware of what's out there, what's reality. Because some of you never haven't seen it. Some of you ladies haven't seen the reality of the man who you sleep next to. You don't know what's possible. I'm telling you, get your head busted open. Because you think you know what you got. You don't know what you got. You don't know what you. I'm not trying to expose nothing, but I'm here. This is exposing it itself. People will be in situations where they do not love the person at all. And she didn't know he didn't love her. That's the hard part. This woman did not know that this man did not love her. And she didn't even bring forth that conversation. She just was mad. You saw how she just acted? She just got up. That's how women will act when they don't love you. Man, there's so much to break down. We'll keep talking about it, but oh, you probably didn't see that part. But if you know this movie, you know what I'm talking about. We will break that down. We're gonna break that part down in the next one. But she didn't start the conversation though. She didn't initiate the breakup. He did. It took courage for him. She didn't do that. She would have stayed in that situation for a long time. So sometimes men, if you peep the situation, you peep what's going on in your lady head, you peep that, you have to initiate the breakup. She's not gonna do it. She's not gonna do it. She gonna continue to do what she's doing, whether you know it or not. She's gonna continue to do what she's doing, whether she's doing something or not. She will continue in her current state of affairs. But when you see something's off, because you may love her or you may not love her, but when she don't love you, this is it now, fellas. When she don't love you, she will not initiate that breakup, bro. She not. So your eyes have to be open, bro. I'm telling you. Your eyes have to be open, bro. Because she's going to take your lunch. She taking stacks. She taking everything you got, bro. Everything. And if it should go out sour, it's going to be bitter for you, bro. You have to initiate the breakup, bro. You have to. You have to. But your eyes have to be open, ladies. It's for you now. It's for you. It's for you. If you don't love the person, don't waste your time. Don't waste, because you know, ladies know, they know the day that love stops, they know. When that love timer stop ticking, they know it. They do. They know. Women have that intuition. What's it called? A women's intuition. They're in tune with their bodies. They're in tune with themselves. Naturally, women find themselves more than men do, I think, in some situations, some scenarios. Women, if you feel like you do not love this brother, cut it off. I know it's hard. I know it's hard. It take courage. It do take courage. In this example of this movie right here, she needed bruh. She needed bruh's influence to help her business out. She needed it. And she knew then she didn't love him because it was another man who sparked her desire to want to go ahead and ask him for help. So she knew she didn't love him, right? That's you didn't see that part, but if you know the movie, you know what I'm talking about. But you need to, fellas, brothers, ladies, it take courage. I'm not saying you need to do this. You do what you need to do at the end of the day. If you got to ride this situation off to the next one, go ahead, do that. I'm not judging you. I'm not. But it does take courage to have cut it off before you asked for help. That takes courage. It does. But that's why I'm breaking it out for the fellas. I'm letting you know what's real out here. Ladies, I'm letting you know what's real out here. It takes courage, man. It does take courage. So that's it. This is from You Got Mail, and now you got game. Soap TV just gave you game for what's going on out here. Some people call it the streets, but I would call it dirt roads. It's more dirt roads than streets. It's crazy out here.
Is there someone else?
No. No. But there is the dream of someone else.